When I think of Randy Olson, I think of an individual who's always trying to help other people succeed. He's trying to help his faculty accomplish their goals, whether it be in care, research, or education. He's trying to help his patients accomplish their goals, improving their vision, restoration of their vision, preserving their vision. And he's always trying to help the journey of the learner, whether that be the medical student or the resident or the fellow. Dr. Olson's somebody who really focuses on making other people successful. And I think, ironically, that's one of the reasons he's been so successful.
I am Ruth, and it's Randy's wife, and we've been married for 55 years. I met him at a party, and that was in 1968, and we married in 1970. He was just different from the other people that I had been dating. He's a visionary, somebody who can see things as a full picture.
Dr. Olson is quite a leader, and what he's done from a very small one room to this major enterprise takes unbelievable skill, wisdom, determination, passion.
My father never took his perfect vision for granted. I believe that when he met Dr. Olson, they had the same drive, and he knew Dr. Olson would take this to the highest level, or else he wouldn't have done this, but he just knew that it was going places.
Dr. Olson really does feel like family. He made me feel like part of the family, and his wife, Ruth, absolutely wonderful, both of them.
Randy Olson is somebody that everybody likes. I've never heard anybody say anything negative about Randy Olson, which is unusual in a chair. I mean, he has been chair for 46 years. Through his leadership, he was very, very successful. He had an eye, I think, for spotting and recruiting talent. I think of Robert Mark, who's now retired, but made enormous contributions to the field. And now that work is being carried on by Brian Jones and others. Also, Paul Bernstein, just kind of the epitome of a clinician scientist. Ike Ahmed in glaucoma, as well as, I think, recruiting Ian Pitta from Johns Hopkins Wilmer. And one that's near and dear to my heart is Franz Winberg, who has just been a big success story. In general, he seemed to be really, really good at motivating people and getting people to give their best to the department, to the research enterprise.
I chose to come here at Utah because I think, what Randy has built here at Moran is a very special environment. Randy, in the field of cataract surgery, entered in the golden era when phaco emulsification and IOLs were just developing, and he had the vision to bring in the right experts, for example, to look at intraocular lenses at a pathological level, develop a research center just for lenses, for example, which is really beyond the scope of anybody at the time. He's really been able to spread his ideas, whether it's in terms of how to study the field and intraocular lenses and cataract surgery from a scientific level, to teaching this across the world, to bringing it to all parts of the world. Randy's really transformed cataract surgery to what we have today.
Age-related macular degeneration is one of the most prevalent irreversible blinding diseases in the world. It was really this concept of, can you build a drug for a major disease in an academic institution? And I would have argued back then the answer was no. Randy convinced me that, I'm not afraid, Greg. Let's figure out how we need to do this, and let's pull it together and let's do it. We've definitely shown that this is two very unique diseases. We're targeting each of those with separate therapeutic approaches. We are very, very close. It wouldn't happen without Randy Olson. The man he's just infectious, and he just never stops.
It is unprecedented to have had a chairman in ophthalmology for over 4 decades, let alone him being the one and only chairman in the history of the Department of Ophthalmology at the University of Utah. So to think that we're in a position right now at the Moran Eye Center that some institutions have taken centuries to achieve, that's all been done in 4 decades on Dr. Olson's watch.
I flew my dad out here. My dad's in his 90s. His cataracts were getting bad. And so I actually walked around with him as he received his assessment and then his surgery. And your dad's a special person. When you're in the Moran Eye Center, whether you're getting care or touring a research lab, you feel an energy that's palpable. People are proud to be there. They're dedicated. They're giving their best effort. I think it's Dr. Olson's leadership that takes all of the different ideas and approaches and then makes them into something very special.
He just loves to see the success in other people. That's his joy, to see happiness in others.
When I was 17, I went and started college at a little college in Billings Eastern. One of the teachers was a painter named Isabel Johnson, and I got into her painting class. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. And within about 6 weeks of knowing her, I decided I didn't want to be alive and not paint. And that was 65 years ago. I've always had blues. I have from Prussian blue to cerulean blue, all of them. All of my paintings have a geographic reference. I noticed that difference almost immediately. There was a yellowing. So I went down and he started treating me, and he says, "You have cataracts." And so all that took off, and it's sort of like you get up in the morning and your eyes aren't blurry anymore. I could see a lot better than I ever thought. And then we started a friendship that has lasted all of these many years, and he is one of the friendliest geniuses you'd ever want to meet. That guy's so scary smart, but kind to a fault. Always has time for you, always. He's been special to me and Lynn forever.
Dr. Olson, we wish you all the best in your retirement. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you for being a good person and a good friend. We're going to miss you, but I wish you the best in your next chapter, and thank you again for all that you've done.
Congratulations on a truly phenomenal career. Thank you for everything you've shared with so many people.
You lift our field up, you lift the world up. There's no one like you, Randy. God bless you. God bless you. Keep you well, safe, and healthy.
You have forever changed the world. I'll never, ever forget what you've done for me and made a profound difference in my life, especially for our friendship. It is just, it's priceless, as you are.
I love you so much. And I'm so proud of you.